First of all, you don't know me.
We're all about that high school drama girl, all about them high school queens. We'll take you for a ride in our comic girl, drama girl, cheering for the right team. Drama queens, smart girl, rough girl, fashion but you're tough girl. You could sit with us, girl. Drama queens, drama queens, drama queens, drama queens, drama queens.
Hey, friends. We tried a Q&A segment, stands for questions and answers, something we came up with all on our own, and you all loved it. So guess what? We're back with another one. So, Joy, how are we?
We are fine. This is actually one of my pet peeves, Rob, when a waiter comes to the table and says, and how are we doing? And have we decided what we're going to eat?
No.
I don't know why. It irritates me so much. It doesn't irritate you guys?
How are
You're not
we?
part of our group.
No, it's just of like, it feels condescending, but I know that they're taught to do that, to make it feel like camaraderie. But I'm just like, I feel like I'm being sold something immediately. Like I can see right through it. You're trying to make me your friend by saying we're all friends now.
It gives you used car salesman.
Yeah, it gives me car salesman vibes. Like, isn't it enough that we can just be civil humans to each other? Do we have to pretend that we're close friends right now? All of a sudden, stranger?
Like the waiter walks up and is like, hey, bestie, what are you having?
See, that I might go for, because at least it's like just purely pure comedy.
If a waiter came up to me and was like, what are we having? Have we decided? I would hope there would be a part of the order that got messed up so I could be like, hey, excuse me, it looks like we forgot to take the cheese off this.
I'm taking responsibility too.
I hope someone at some point has said to a waiter who's asked that, like, hey, what are we having? I hope someone has been quick enough to look at the table next to them and say, oh, I'll have what she's having, and just see if they get the joke.
But to answer your question, Rob, I'm doing well. How are you?
How am I? I am doing great. How are you doing, Soph?
I'm good. Aside from air traffic control being an absolute nightmare and it taking 15 hours yesterday to make a 5-hour trip.
I have never heard of that. You were supposed to take off at 11 and took off at 4 instead?
I was supposed to take off at 10, got delayed an hour, was like, I can stay home a little longer, and then left. It was after 4:30.
But you were at the airport the whole time. Like, you got to the airport for your 11 o'clock flight.
They delayed the flight like every 30 to 40 minutes. They just kept pushing it back. And then they're also canceling half of them. And it's insane.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go into Newark from LA on Tuesday night, and
don't do it.
I have no other option. I mean, that is my only actual option on that end. So I'll just either have to miss the thing in the morning because it starts at 9 a.m. So even if I fly into JFK, it's an hour away plus the traffic. There's just no way for me to actually make it work. So it's either going to work or they'll cancel the flight or delay it. And if it's delayed past an hour, then I had to book an extra flight home and then a hotel somewhere else as like a holding thing. It's really it's a real mess right now. And I just hope everybody's staying safe.
Me too.
Hey, I'm glad you guys got in safe and at least you're home now.
And if you're listening to this at the airport while trying to kill some time, get cozy. We've got some fun questions for you. We'll help take your mind off it.
Great segue, Rob. I love that.
I love it. Oh, this is a good question.
Yeah, give us our first one.
From Baka. What a good one. She says, I was watching Shrinking. Excellent show. If you haven't seen it, please watch it. Also, concur, love. And one of the producers' names was Brooke Davies. In my binge watching sleepiness, I had a moment of, Brooke's producing now. Made me think, if you could place your One Tree Hill character on any show, either on screen or behind the scenes, what show would they fit into or would you have them work on? Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that's
a big
interesting.
Question.
That's interesting. First of all, I love that there's a producer out there named Brooke Davies. That's great.
I could see Clay doing I could see Clay going one of two ways. I could see him doing one of the Talking Heads sports shows. Because he has personality, he's savvy. And weirdly, I don't know why, I could totally see him being on a Big Brother type show.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That would be fun.
How about Brooke and Haley?
It's interesting because as I was thinking about it, I was thinking as an actor, where would it be fun to show up? Like in what world would I like to play Brooke? And I'm going, well, I do love Shrinking. What would she be doing in LA? Because my brain made the exact, connection. And then I'm going, no, would we go back in time? Would she have been a character, a designer on Sex and the City? Would we?
That was the first thing that came to mind for you was Sex and the City. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, then part of me wants to go completely against type and see Brooke having been one of the people who survived on The Last of Us. And maybe she's trying to sew winter clothes for people. I don't know. That would be so fun to me. But I didn't really think about where she would naturally go.
Also, I saw that Halloween episode. She can fight a zombie.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
yes.
you so much.
That's right. Where does Haley go? Where does Haley, I don't know. I mean, I think she fits really well in a lot of those early aughts teen shows like Everwood and,
I was just going to say Everwood.
Yeah. She's got a vibe that fits easily in any of those spaces, Heart of Dixie, those kind of things. I don't know about now. This is on my mind probably because I just recently finished it, but Bad Sisters
my favorite.
is such a great show. And I could totally see Haley fitting in some way of she would have to be removed from Tree Hill, obviously. There would have to be a reason she doesn't have her family and she's in Ireland. And it's just the functional character of who she is. I could see fitting in with those women and filling a little void. I really think that would work.
I love that show. It's so good.
Isn't it great? Oh, so good. I hope they're getting another season.
I've never heard of it.
Oh my God, Rob, it's fab.
Rob, it's so good. It's 4 sisters and their 5th sister is married to a malignant narcissist who is really killing her. He's destroying her. I mean, it's just deteriorating her from the inside out. And so they decide to kill him, but he won't die. This is the setup of the show, basically. So this almost right away.
Yes. You're not missing anything.
No, there's no spoiler. That's sort of the setup.
But that's what I meant.
But the underlying questions are, if a man is physically abusing a woman and she defends herself, it's self-defense. But if she's being abused and in it's mental and emotional torture, but there's no bruise, is it self-defense to do what you have to do to get out of the relationship, including physical? Okay, physical violence is never acceptable, but what do you do? Where is the line of self-defense? And it just sort of asks the question without answering it. It's really interesting.
Well, and I think it asks the question really beautifully too, because you do see, now I'm wait, well, there's cases we see even where the women finally defend themselves and then they say it wasn't self-defense. But what the show asks is if someone in the house is going to die, how do you decide who dies first? If that's surely going to be the outcome. And this is getting a little dark, but it's a really smart question because, unlike in life, as a viewer, you get to see what she's really up against. And it's just done brilliantly.
Yeah. It's like watching one human, it's gaslight, but it's to a really dark level where he's just completely destroying her life and sucking the life out of her to the point where she is questioning her validity and existence on the planet.
And not that it sounds this way from our explanations, but it's actually very hilarious.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's a dark comedy.
Of course. I've been laughing the entire time you've been explaining this scenario. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what makes it so brilliant.
Well, what I realized, the joy, is that we're essentially explaining it like one of the murder docs on Netflix. And I'm like, wait, it's actually a dark comedy. We're missing the overarching theme.
Yeah,
but it's great. You should check it out.
Okay, go ahead, Rob. What's our next question?
No, you got it.
Okay, Lorianne is asking, that's a pretty name. She's asking, did you shoot some scenes in the same spots as Dawson's Creek? Like houses or at the beach? And why didn't they use Dawson's house in One Tree Hill? Well, Lorianne, we were really trying to separate. I mean, I think we wanted people to feel the same sense of nostalgia that from Dawson's Creek that they really loved. And the town certainly presented itself as a character very much in the same way that it did in Dawson's. But we didn't want to be too derivative. So the intent really was to create our own voice. And so we wouldn't have wanted to use anything that was from Dawson's in that way.
Yeah, because that immediately would take viewers out instead of getting to know Peyton's house or where Haley and her family grew up. They'd be like, oh, but that's Dawson's house. And so what you really want to avoid anytime you're filming in a location that's been used iconically by another project, you really want to avoid their specific locations, addresses, so that you really kind of, so that you really kind of travel your own road.
Yeah.
Hannah Banana asks,
Ew.
what is something on your bucket list you want to do in your lifetime? How about anything you would like to accomplish soon?
Oh, Hannah, I don't know.
I mean, listen, 6 saltine crackers in 60 seconds is a good answer for both of those questions.
That sounds good. Yeah, I don't know if I have a lot to say about that. I feel like I'm just open for the adventure. Do I have bucket list items? No. I guess I'd like to jump out of a plane, but I have a kid and
With a parachute.
Yes. But it's, and it seems like it would be really amazing. I didn't do it before I had her. And so now that I do, I'm sort of like, well, I guess I'll go maybe when I'm like 70 and she'll be okay if something happens.
Gosh, yeah. I mean, so many things on the list, but I don't know why this is the first thing that came to mind. I really want to go to Antarctica.
Ooh.
I do not want to do that crossing at all, which is probably part of the reason I've still not gone. But it's just something I'd really like to see.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be cool. Mm. Hey, Rob T-Bone wants to know, they saw you on an episode of The Ghost Whisperer and wanted to know what your experience was like and how it was working with Jennifer Love Hewitt.
So it was awesome. It was very early in my career. I think I had done like 1 or 2 of these nighttime soaps, which were my first credits. And I remember Love was so nice. And I was joking around like we were just saying hello or something like between setups. And because by this point, like I'd done these 2 soaps, so I had my SAG card. I'd done like 100 episodes, but I was joking saying like, wow, it's just so great to be here. I'm just like really hoping to get that SAG card. It's something to that effect. And she didn't realize I was doing a bit. And so she like called the first AD over and was like, let's get you some lines. Let's see if we can get you some lines. So she was so sweet because back then it was like, if you got a couple lines, like that was huge towards getting your SAG card. And I was like, oh my God, no, I'm so sorry. That was a joke. Probably didn't land. No. Thank you though. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
And so she was awesome. And then cut to a couple years later, I was eating at Katsuya in LA. And I was at like a 2-top and there was a 4-top with like a little divider between us. And Jennifer and her, like some people were on the other side and she spilled like a can of like Diet Coke, like knocked over and like went on the floor. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Cause it like puddled over to my side. And I was like, no, stop. It's completely okay. Hi, by the way, good to see you again. She was like, oh my gosh, good to see you too. And when it came time, and then they left, of course, cause they got there before us. And when it came time to pay the check, the waiter was like, actually, it was already taken care of.
Aww,
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
So cool.
So she's wonderful, and it was a very fun experience. Also, you know who else was in that episode with me? Lizzie Moss.
Wow.
So cool.
That's cool.
Do you guys have a favorite guest star appearance you did?
Yeah, I really liked working on Easy on Netflix. I just did 1 episode of that show, and it's an anthology. So it was the 3rd season, and it was the 3rd episode that the character block had done. and I got to go and join them for it. And it was so fun because Joe Swanberg is such a great writer and a director, but he's a Chicago, comedy guy. He's really improv based. And so you get an outline for the episode, but no script. The whole show is improv.
Fun.
And I loved it. It was terrifying, but the most fun I've ever had on set.
Oh, that's great.
That's so cool. How about you, Joy?
So cool. Probably Dexter. It was really fun to do Dexter. I had an arc. I don't know if it was 4 or 6 episodes. I can't remember, but it was really cool. It was one of the first jobs off of One Tree Hill that I got. So it was kind of scary. It was really scary because it was a big deal show, and I had all sorts of insecure feelings for all kinds of reasons in my life at that moment. So it was a good little boost of confidence, and I had a great time. And Michael C. Hall was just the loveliest, so generous and thoughtful, and such a great pro and an example of a really classy number one on the call sheet. He was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I'm going to just leapfrog because I want to know the answer that you both have for this. So Morgan asks, what is your favorite household chore, or just one that doesn't bother you?
Vacuuming.
Same.
Yeah.
Soph?
Yeah, vacuuming is very meditative for me. But the thing I like to do the most is when I grocery shop, I reorganize everything. So when I'm putting food away, I reorganize the whole refrigerator. I redo all the cabinets. It brings me so much joy to get everything put away just so. I love it. I love it. Which is so ironic because I hate putting clothes away. But when I do it beautifully.
I hate putting clothes away too. I hate sweeping, but vacuuming is, as you say, it's meditative. But sweeping is a big, it's such a pain in the ass. But sweeping,
it feels very tedious.
I think it's also the both hands motion, and I have to try and catch all the dirt, and there's not this constant flow. The vacuuming, I actually will just put in an audiobook and just wander around my house and totally enjoy it.
Or a great playlist.
Yeah. So you said vacuuming too, Rob. Is that your ultimate?
I was just thinking it'd be so funny if you put in your audiobook and then you start vacuuming, but you don't realize the battery on your vacuum died a month ago. And it's just you happily wandering around your house pushing a non-functioning vacuum.
That would be great.
But you can't hear because you have your book in. But yes, I did say vacuuming for me. Because it's just so cathartic, and I do the laundry for the family, and I love the feeling of when I'm done with it. But laundry is tedious, and I hate looking at mountains of unfolded clothes on the kitchen counter.
Yeah,
but I love when it's done. It gives me a lot of esteem. But vacuuming is the quickest gratification in terms of the room looks different very quickly, and it's also easier for me just to kind of dissociate and just my body's doing something, but my brain's somewhere else.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And instant gratification, to your point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a question for you both, because this is another thing that makes no sense. I love to clean the kitchen, counter spray, I love it. I hate cleaning the bathroom. And it's the same thing. It's a spray and a wipe down. But for some reason, I love to do it in the kitchen and in the sink, but I hate to do it in the shower or the bathtub.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I'm totally the opposite.
Really?
That's so funny.
See, this is why we're meant to live in villages. I'm convinced of it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We're wired for community.
Yes.
We need each other.
Everybody could do the thing they are the best at, and then the whole project would be done.
Yeah. I hate cleaning the kitchen.
I hate cleaning the bathroom. We're a yin and yang.
To your point, though, so there's no real comparable thing to the bathtub in the kitchen.
Yeah.
The bathtub's a bit trickier. You know what I mean?
And the shower grout just creeps me out. It kind of I don't know.
Oh, come on. You get some Ajax, you get some nice spray that just, you leave it there and you come back 10 minutes later and squeegee it off. And
that's nice.
The sprayer, you spray it around. Oh, it's great.
Yeah. The spray that does it for you I'm a fan of. What is
Right.
that? The green one.
Scrubbing bubbles. Yeah.
Yeah, those are nice. If I can set it and forget it and then rinse it, that's nice. But if I have to scrub every little grout line in a shower, I just feel like I'm being tortured. Feels like someone's just plucking my eyelashes out one at a time.
That's so
Scrubbing
funny.
Bubbles, if you're listening, you have some fans here that you should be sending some product to.
Yes, please.
Listen, that would not just be an ad read. It would be an endorsement. Thank you.
Mhm.
That's right.
Ooh, I like this one. Molly Ollie wants to know, you and your group of friends rent a house or a cabin for the weekend. What is your job in the group? Are you the cook, the planner, the timekeeper, the life of the party, the DJ? I added that last one. What's your job?
Oh boy. I would say for me, I'm either the planner or I will attempt to be some sort of life of the party.
I'm definitely responsible for the food and drink. I'm the person you send to the grocery store to get all the things.
Yeah, I would go on that trip with you, Soph.
Same.
That is definitely because I feel that most people can't be trusted with food.
Fully agree.
I have, and maybe it's just that I'm persnickety and I have very particular taste about food, but I do feel like I have a good tap into what everyone would enjoy.
Totally agree.
I really like that.
And the sort of things that people might not always think of, but that I know I will nail, like a board, a salad with unexpected contents in it. That is the thing you want when you come inside at 3:00 and you're not ready for dinner, but you are ready for a snack.
Yes.
Like these are my specialties. And then what I like to do, particularly with a big group of people, I will either do a giant, like one pot pasta. That is one of my favorite things to do for a first meal. I will do a huge vat of chili that people can eat all weekend. I like to do the thing that is delicious, but also like simple enough that everyone can just hit it, kind of buffet style.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about cornbread?
Oh, so
I love
good.
cornbread. I mean, if it's done right, there's some bad cornbread out there.
Agreed.
Last time I was in Wilmington, I tried the cornbread at the Holiday Inn. And it was delicious, but check this out. It was terrific. I took down a whole order to myself. But also, if you get the Caesar salad, these culinary wizards cube up cornbread and
croutons.
flash fry it
my
and
God.
do cornbread croutons.
What?
Guys, it's absolutely worth your time. I mean,
Genius.
who'd have thunk it? The little restaurant in there, just doing big things.
That is fun. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I also probably would be the cleaner upper. I'd be the straightener upper, like wandering around, straightening up
for
things.
sure.
Yep.
Would you guys do that too? Is that like
100%. Because at this point now, as a parent, I can't walk through a room without tidying up as I go.
Yeah, it's just too much.
It's as reflexive as breathing for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Because if you turn your back on it for an hour, suddenly the house is a tornado zone. So like you get so good at just doing it without realizing you're doing it. It's a nice skill.
It's also a dangerous game though, because I can't tell you how often I will go towards a room because there's something I want to do in that room.
Uh-huh.
And then I've stopped to clean up or tidy 3 things on the way. And by the time I get to that room, I'm like, why am I in here?
Why am I in here?
100%.
Oh, friends, we hope that you've listened to this while you're vacuuming or washing dishes or cleaning your bathroom or kitchen. You know, maybe we just kept you company along the
We're
way.
cozying up at that airport still. We hope your flight takes off soon.
Listen, best of luck to you all, truly.
This was fun, gang. Thanks for joining us.
See you later.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for listening.
Don't forget to leave us a review. You can also follow us on Instagram at DramaQueensOTH.
Or email us at dramaqueens@iheartradio.com. See you next time.
We're all about that high school drama girl, all about them high school queens. We'll take you for a ride in our comic girl, cheering for the right team.